Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel Science Access. I am Dr. Amol and today we will see how to do registration at USGS Earth Explorer for downloading the hyperspectral and multispectral satellite images for various types of research. Really, registration at USGS website is a really complicated task due to availability of different options which are boring but important. So it's compulsory to do register at USGS website for downloading satellite images. Please watch this video up to the end. Don't skip it in between so we will get an idea. I will show you the live demo of it. Let's start with live demo. Kindly follow the steps. Firstly go to the https Earth Explorer .usgs.gov. Here we will get a website of USGS. Okay, now here we have to download the hyperspectral or any type of multispectral data, but first step is you have to register. See here it is the login option. So firstly we have to log in it. Okay, if you have created account, then you can directly use your username and password, then you can sign in. Otherwise we have to create new account. See here one option is available, new account. Okay, how to create new account, but this video is for creation of new account. So we will start from here. Click the new account. So here they will ask you the username as well as password. So I will put username Amol, this is my name, or I will start with Dr. Amol. See, they have given condition for username. We can use @ underscore dash or period or some alphabetic numeric characters, or the range of these characters may be in the between 4 to 30 characters. Okay, so we have to set our password username in between of 4 to 30 characters. Okay, but we have to include some special characters like alpha. See here it is given @ underscore dash or period. We can use any one of the option. So I will use @ 11. Okay, so this username have satisfied this condition. It is in between 4 to 30 characters with special characters as well as alphabetic and numeric characters. Okay, so now we have to set the password. See, for password also there are some requirements. It must be in between 12 to 24 characters, and it must contain at least one alphabetic character, one numeric character, as well as we can include special characters like comma, hyphen, hyper, pi, found, or pound. Sorry, it is not found, it is pound or underscore. Okay, so we have to use one of the special character with one numeric character, alphabetic character. Okay, so I will set the password. So again I will set password. Okay, so I am setting password for me. You can set as per your choice. Okay, but you have to follow the requirements. See here they have given the requirement. So as per requirements you have to follow it, and here you have to click here I am not a robot. Okay, then we have to continue it. See, continue, right? Okay, now username is created, that is Dr. Amol @11, right? Now here the second option is contact demographic. It is a little bit complicated, so we have to follow the steps. See very carefully. In what sector do you work? We have to give the answer of this question. See here a lot of options are there. We can use any one of options. So I am academic person, so I am selecting this academic institution. You can choose any one of the options as per your choice, right? So I will choose academic institution. Now they are asking, are you working on behalf of US federal agency? Here my answer is no, because I am not working with them, right? So next is which of the following characterize you as a user of remotely sensed data from USGS? So you have to choose any one of the option. So data provider, I am not a data provider, so I will not use this option. Product developer, again I am not a product developer, so I will not use this. Then here option technical user, again I am not a technical user. Yeah, I am technical user as well as end user, so I will choose these two options. Manager, I am not a manager, supervisor, technical, so this option suits me. I have selected these two. Okay, if there is other option, you can specify here. Now next question is, does your work use remotely sensed data from the USGS? Okay, here two options are there, yes or no. Does your work use remotely sensed data from USGS? I have already used this, so I will choose yes, otherwise I can choose no, right? So if yes, they will ask again some questions. What is the primary application? See, I am skipping it. So what is the primary application of for which you have used remotely sensed data from USGS in the past years? What was your, see here some options are there. In which domain you have used this data, you have to choose that option. So this option is suitable for me, so I have selected it. Now some additional primary applications they have given with USGS data. So whatever data you have used for various application, you can click here. So I have used USGS data for urban planning and development, for alternative energy exploration. These some of the options does not suits me. Then again I have used it for land use land cover change, agricultural management, already I have given it. So is there any option transportation? No. You can choose option as per your choice and you can select. Other option is there, then you can write here. Now over the next year, approximately how much of remotely sensed data you will acquire from USGS you distribute to others? Select distribution amount. So they are asking about distribution of data. If you want to distribute the data, you can choose some of the data, most of the data, all of the data, or little bit data as per our choice. So I will set some of the data I will provide to others, right? Then over the next year, how important will free and open access of to remotely sensed data from USGS to be conducting your work? Again, you have to choose the options. What they are asking, over the next year, how important will free and open access of remotely sensed data from USGS to be conducting your work? So it will be very important for me because I want to get free data. Okay, you have to set this type of options. This is a little bit complicated as to do register at any website. So I thought I should create some video for this demo. So I have created it. Now you have to click continue. So I am clicking it, continue, right? So after it, again third option will be visible, that is contact information. So you have to write your name, that is my name, Amol Vibhute. Your company, you can write your company. So I will these are the some options you can write. So I will choose my organization, that is the Department of Computer Science. Here it is available, Department of Computer Science, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Likewise I can choose the option. Okay, so I will set there is a limitation of alphabets, so I will give it as a shortcut BAMU University. Okay, that is my university, so I will write it, and Aurangabad, MES, India. Okay, this is the limitation. So here country, they will ask India, city Aurangabad, so I will write Aurangabad. Then state, provide your state, then and email ID. So email ID, I will give my email ID. This is my email ID. So I will copy and paste the same email ID because they are asking retype email, alternative email, no need of it. If you want to give, you can give. But these are the some options you can give. Okay, now you have to continue. But first name, last name, and organization you have to write with address and then continue. Now last step, they will complete the registration. Okay. Now see here it is creating. Are you getting now? If there is any question, so put your comment in between. So I will see. They are saying that information does not contain. Okay, so I am erasing dot and comma from here. Now I will continue it. Again, it is compulsory, so I will provide my email ID. Continue. So there was some error regarding the comma and some characters like comma, full stop, etc., etc. So it is showing that I have made corrections. Now it will complete the registration. Okay. If there is any difficulty regarding data or what is happening here, does not match. Yeah, right. Alternative email does not require. So I will continue it. Okay, it is registering, so it will take a little bit of time. Again, what happened? Oh my god, same case happened. Okay, now it will take. See, it is creating contact. Now it is the completed registration. See here, my username is Dr. Amol at the rate 11. Username, whatever information provided here, it is appeared. Okay. So last step is just submit the registration. Now submit it. After submission, registration submitted. Now we have to follow the email confirmation of message of this registration. So we will get email within 1 minute. We will get the email. After it, we can use it. Okay. So in the description box, I have given the link of how to download hyperspectral or multispectral images with live demo. Please watch this video also for your confirmation, and if there is any doubt, you can ask me in comment. I will reply. Okay. Now they have not given, so we'll wait for 1 minute. Okay, it is the mandatory task, so you can register with these options, and you can submit your registration. They will send you one email, and you have to confirm only that confirmation link. Automatically you will get registration, whatever data we have provided with username and password. So likewise you can do the registration with USGS. If you like this video, then please like, share and comment and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.